Hi guys, I have just come out of a healing session with a client and he was complaining of erectile dysfunction. So I'm going to share with you what we did because I feel it might help you as well. So many men are struggling with erectile dysfunction, and specifically when you are getting a little bit older. It's so normal. If you have watched my other videos, you will see that I constantly say that it could be a massive blessing in disguise because for a moment your focus is shifting away from your normal way of lovemaking, like all the tools are not performing as they used to. So that forces us to shift our focus somewhere else. Now, it's not a nice feeling when you have erectile dysfunction. It can really chip away at your confidence. It might make you feel like you're an inadequate lover. But what you are about to learn is basically how to become a much better lover to your partner, as well as how to start having full body orgasms. Now, with erectile dysfunction, what you will be missing most in your life is that feeling of the orgasm. So we want to bring back your ability to have an orgasm, but in a completely different way. And we want to introduce to you the possibility of having full body orgasms. And like this client said to me at the end of the session today, that he said it was a deeply emotional, blissful, and spiritual experience. So what we do is the following. We are going to wake up, or what I do, is we wake up the entire body's ability to feel. Usually in your lovemaking, you relied only on this one area of your body, like that's your lovemaking tools. Now you don't have them anymore. So now you are going to learn how to feel and how to feel pleasure through your entire body. It does help to have a therapist or a Tantra teacher working with you, but you can also learn this on your own or with your lover. I highly recommend my course, Master the Dragon, where I show you how to bring sensation back into your own body. Now, what I did with this client is I stripped him down and put him down on my mattress here that I'm working with, and touched his body in a very attentive way, touching his entire body in a very sensual and attentive way. And then I encourage my client to bring his mind into his body and to continuously ask himself, how much can I feel? How much can I feel? Because when you feel touch, you can always go deeper and deeper and deeper. So I also show him different techniques of how to focus on receiving more touch. The one technique is to feel that the touch is really going into your body, like there's a light, say for instance, a light under my hands, just shining into your body everywhere I touch, everywhere I touch. That helps the body to relax and to really allow that touch to go deep into the inner sensations of the body. Another way that you can shift your awareness to feel more sensation is I say to my clients, feel like your body feels like a sea anemone, and all your nerve endings actually are like a sea anemone. And as the touch comes over your body, your nerve endings are like reaching out to the touch, like touch me, touch me, touch me. You're making yourself available, like can't wait for the touch, making yourself available to feel more. That's a very good technique that works for a lot of people. So the man receiving the touch is doing a lot of work in becoming very present to the touch, as well as me or the person touching you is very attentive that your awareness is staying under the touch, staying under the touch. Then I also encourage my client to breathe into that sensation in the body, like inside the body. Bring more breath, deep, slow breaths, like into that sensation as you're being touched. Now, if we do this for a while, the guy can start feeling more and more and more and more bliss lights up everywhere in his body. And the way I know that we've gone deep enough is these ripples of pleasure, like starts rippling through his body, like, and those are incredibly blissful. And you can keep on like stroking these like ripples of pleasure right through the body. And sometimes they small little ripples of pleasure, and sometimes they become even stronger and stronger the more focus you place on feeling. And this is what I call full body orgasm. There can be those little ripples of bliss, and they can become more and more and more intense, and then become softer again and more intense and softer. And in this way, you stay in an orgasmic state in your entire body for a very long time. So with your whole erectile dysfunction problem, there might be a whole new door opening for you of experiencing so much more of an orgasm, of a bliss experience through your entire body. Like a whole new world is going to open for you, a whole new world. And knowing these bliss sensations in your own body, like through your whole, like just your everywhere in your body, down your legs to your feet, to the top of your head, your fingertips, your shoulders, your belly, everywhere. So alive. If you know how that feels in your own body, you will be able to also hold that kind of pleasure for your partner. I'm telling you, your partner is probably also just waiting for this, we can call it expanded orgasm, to start rippling through their bodies. So don't feel like you've lost something when you feel you've got erectile dysfunction. Feel like a new possibility is opening for you to have these full body spiritual orgasms. At some point, my client was crying. All these emotions just came out, like crying in a very beautiful way. He said he didn't even know why, but he was just crying. So what we're doing in that moment when we feel so deep into the body is we are accessing those deep emotions that are just all sitting there in the body. So all kinds of emotions will come up. They can be joy, anger, sadness, pleasure, relief. And yeah, at the end of the session, my client was just lying there in absolute bliss. And he said it kept feeling like these like waves were just stroking through his body, these waves of bliss. And again, he said, it's a very, very spiritual experience. It's a spiritual experience. We are going one layer deeper, specifically because you're struggling now with erectile dysfunction as you're getting older. As you're getting older, we are nearing death. We are putting more place on our spirituality, on our soul. So when we reach so deep into the body, we are reaching into the soul, into the essence of who you are. So I want to encourage you not to feel inadequate or feel disappointed in your body, but rather to do the work and to wake up and to wake up your body. Just one more thing I need to say is when I work with my client and I touch and I encourage them to breathe, and these awarenesses start like striking, like firing inside the body, and the bliss starts moving through the body. When I do that, I perceive, I not see with my eyes, but I feel that there's like light lighting up inside the person, like aliveness, light. Breathe, like one is waking up to the fact that you are this light being inside your body, and it flows through your body like electricity, like aliveness, aliveness, aliveness. I see you and I encourage you to go deeper and to feel more and to be more alive. Thank you, guys.